What's up, film fighters? I'm Matt Romery, and before we get started, I want to encourage you to head on over to one of my favorite places on the web, onlinevideocontest.com. It's the #1 site on the net for filmmakers to find, track, and win video contests. So get on over there and check it out.
The entire globe, even as it trembles in passion with the birth of new nations and shrinks in the hand of a dispassionate science, is today the site of a momentous conflict.
What's up, film fighters and film fans? I'm Matt Romery, and here with a few words on this Film Fights competition is Edward R. Murrow.
It is a contest unlike any we have ever faced in our history as a nation. It is total competition with an antagonist who is putting into it everything within his capability.
This is Film Fights TV.
Film Fights TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner.
Every 2 weeks, fighters are given a theme, a time limit, and a due date. Here at Film Fights TV, we review the heavyweights and pick our favorite, but the real winner is determined by you, the voters. This week's fight is called Stock Footage and challenged fighters to cut themselves into some old stock footage and create their own story around it. Before I jump into the reviews, head on over to filmfights.com and check out this week's films. First up is The Couple by Round Balls. Like the name of this fighter, this entry was just creepy. I'm not even sure what to say. There's no story here. It is simply the back of a man sitting in a chair as he watches a woman awkwardly lay around in what looks like her hot and smelly bed while partially undressing herself. Who knows, maybe to some this is a genius short in the tradition of Andy Warhol, but to me it just didn't work. The good news for Round Balls is that my opinion doesn't matter and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I do, however, really appreciate your entry and wish you the best of luck. Next up is We Can't Breathe Money by Brophy. This was a very strong short. It had a clear vision, a story with a beginning, middle, and an end, and a meaningful message, gorgeous visuals, and strong editing. I happen to be one of those strange few who do believe that us humans are having a negative effect on our planet, so I connected with this one. My only critique is a very weak one, but technically the challenge stated to cut yourself into old stock footage, and this used relatively new stock footage. But old is a relative term, so there's an argument to be made that any stock footage from the past can be considered, categorically speaking, old. Great job, Brophy. I don't think it's any secret that I am rooting for you in this fight.
This is not a political issue. This is a human issue. Over the past few centuries, we've manufactured a mindset that worships money while entirely neglecting the very thing that breathed life into us.
Congrats, guys. Next week's fight is the Crumpus fight. And don't forget about the Big League fight due at the end of this month. Also, keep your ears out for a new Film Fights podcast soon to be released. Congratulations to last week's winner and the new undisputed champion of filmfights.com, Simon the Phantom Monk. As always, you can reach me at Matt Romery on Twitter. And you can see all of my Film Fights entries, Film Fights TV episodes, and even some behind-the-scenes action over at youtube.com/Matt Romery. Thanks for watching, and keep on fighting.
These are the contrasting points of view between the major antagonists in the conflict which has become known over the last decade as
Film Fights TV.